Hey, so I'm thinking that I'm getting a lot of feedback and everything. You guys like these kind of podcast things, right? So I talk to myself enough.
Yeah.
It's like my full-time job. So on the phone or sitting across from me, you know what, Joe Rogan, get the fuck out of the room. Here's my plan before I tell you who my guest is. Okay? He's there, but you're not looking at anything on the screen. See, that's why it's a podcast. You just listen. Okay, well, you run through the fucking park and do all the stupid things. Well, you make believe you're working, all that shit. We're gonna start doing these like every Friday. Okay? And here's the plan. Once you guys tell me in the comments and I see they start getting a lot of views, they'll be on all kinds of crazy topics. We're gonna talk about everything. Crypto, NZT, this is all tonight. Okay? But here's the plan. You ready? We expand Oracle Enterprises, and then I go on iFucking-tunes with this. And I bring all of you with me, okay? And we have a podcast and we kick the shit out of Joe Rogan. On the phone, I have a well, across from me, right here, live and in person, I have a very special guest. What's your name, my friend? Tell them who you are.
Nobody crypto.
So you're nobody. Average guy.
One and only.
Now wait, I want to hear you really good. I'm going to bring up my volume. I hope sound is good. We're kind of like podcast virgins. So, crypto, would you say that it kind of changed your life?
100% absolutely has. With crypto and with YouTube together, it's fuck. It's almost been a year since I've been on YouTube and like making progress with crypto. And where I started out at and where I'm at now, fucking, it's unbelievable.
What'd you do? Did you hodl? Did you bite a dip?
No.
How the fuck did this happen?
All that,
Well,
man.
first of all, wait, let's get to the end part now. You recently told me something. Let's tell them how far you've come, man. You live in a small fucking town in the middle of nowhere, right? Nobody. You live in a small town in the middle of nowhere. Like, and the cost of living is relatively cheap, right?
Very cheap. I mean, I pay $400 a month for a 3-bedroom house.
Do you rent that or do you own that? Nobody. Do you
I rent that. I've always rented my whole life.
All right, listen, this is a podcast, okay? You got to talk fast. I know you. You're so comfortable talking. Okay, did you take your fucking, NZT? Limitless?
Yeah. Yeah, man. Actually, I just took another scoop of that, so I double dipped today. And, I'm on my first drink too. So
Oh, God.
I don't know if you can hear my
Wow.
you hear my ice in my glass.
What's it filled with?
It's a little bit of moonshine and lemonade.
Moonshine and lemonade. Well, I just had a fucking something called super coffee, right? And I put, I don't know, I just threw a scoop of NZT in there, right? Now look, all of you people at home, unfortunately, anything the movie Limitless is real with Bradley Cooper and Robert De Niro, except there's no side effects, okay? Now, I'm going to tell you something. You can't get it anymore. Me and nobody, and he's sworn, okay, to secrecy, to the fucking Illuminati and the power of the Oracle, that no matter what you offer him, no matter how much you ask him, he will never expose or divulge our secret. Now, this is nothing you can buy, so this is not about selling you anything. This is about showing you possibilities of what could happen. Now, I'm going to tell you something. I bought the last motherfucking kilo, and it's a 5 to 10 year supply. I don't need to take it every day. But this morning, you're supposed to level off the scoop. It's 500 milligrams. The most we usually take is like 1,500. That's like 3 scoops. That's a big dose. I was lazy. I didn't feel like it. I don't know. This was probably exactly 12 hours ago. I didn't feel like measure. I was like, fuck it, man. I just threw 3 scoops in there. And oh my God, I became the fucking Oracle today. I made fucking incredible trades. I made fucking videos everywhere, right? I did consultations with fucking one guy. And then we're going to get back to you, nobody, because the NZT's part is important, okay? One guy Okay, English was his like 22nd language. In other words, we were far off from English, man. So you know what I did? I opened up the Google Translator, and we do. And don't you? And none of you fucking ever call me for this, okay? This took me double time. It was really hard. I was almost going to tell my girl to refund his money, okay? But I did it, man. And we became like brothers. He was in Colombia, all right? And why all of this, this fire in me is natural, but the NZT, now nobody, you told me something about a house in the email.
Yeah, man.
Bro, you got to talk fast because there's a podcast. There's nothing to watch on TV. People fall asleep. Crypto Muscle was great, but he was a little slow in responses. I know you, bro. You're like a pro. Just like, boom. Come on, let's chat.
Right,
sitting across from me, man.
All right, so check this out, man. So, my stuff that went on with my dog, and it gave me this mindset that, I don't ever want to be in the position where I have to ask for help again. So I started taking bigger risks, and I've been getting bigger gains, and now I'm buying a motherfucking house. Thanks to crypto, thanks to YouTube.
Wow. Let me ask you, that's fucking amazing, bro. And we're going to go into how you did it, how you started, everything. But let me ask you, wasn't it around the same time that you started taking NZT? Where things really kicked, when you got into YouTube?
Yeah. It was January 6th of this year is when I had just gotten my NZT in the mail, and I did my first video, and I think a day or maybe a day or two later than I was talking to you on the phone, and everything just kind of took off from there.
And bro, would you say that you're a fucking very outgoing person, super friendly? I mean, off as a regular dude before NZT.
No, man. I was more of like an introvert. I had my wild days when I was a kid, and now I'm like kind of settled down. I don't really hang out with very many people. I just I'm like a hermit.
Bro, I'm the same way. But let me ask you. I mean, when we listen to your YouTube videos, bro, you sound like you're totally comfortable. You sound like you're king of the world, man. Totally in control. Right? It's like when I make YouTube videos. It's like nothing, man. I mean, don't you feel that too?
Yeah, man. And it's the YouTube thing is almost therapeutic. It's fucking cool.
What do you talk about on your channel? How to make money? What do you talk about, man?
I talk about hypes. That's what I do, man. I'm the hype guy. I do fucking these crazy high risk gambles, and they pay off or they don't. So,
and funny, I used to do those too, man. Okay, basically, it's something that's a total lie. They say they're mining, they're fucking digging up a donkey's ass, whatever the fuck they're doing, right? And they're they're magically creating crypto, and they're gonna give you like 20% a day, right? Now, and we kind of, I don't really do them anymore. I get offers all the time as big YouTuber and everything, and they say I'm an influencer. That's fucking hilarious. But anyway, so they like, I forward them to you now, right? I mean, you're getting bombarded now, right? I'm like, I don't do these anymore. Talk to nobody. He's the pro. Have you gotten a couple emails from me lately?
Yeah, I have, and some of these guys are just fucking relentless. They just will not leave me alone, and some of them it's like some of them you want to almost give them a chance, but most of them they're just a bunch of fucking dildos, and they're just trying to screw everybody over in the long run. You can't think of these people as people because they're not scammers. They're the fucking scum of the earth, man. They don't have your best interest in heart. You really think they care about fucking where you about making money? They don't give a shit about nothing, man. These guys are parasites.
Bro, what about like when they selectively pay people? Like they'll know if you have a lot of referrals and they'll just pay us, right? Or like somebody else who's on YouTube, and like regular people, their deposits just fucking disappear. Isn't that fucked?
Yeah, it's totally fucked, man. And another thing I fucking hate is when they leave the site up after they've exited. No, they're not paying in anymore. Like that fucking Go Miner, man. I never got into that shit. No miners on my channel, not even Go Miner. So fucking yeah, that
No
thing.
Did you say no miners on my channel? Not even go miner.
Yeah, man, cop is coming.
Oh my god, the coppa. It's almost like saying cop with an Italian accent. For those of you that coppa. For those of you that don't know, it's some kind of new fucking rule by YouTube, right? You know what? If we keep going like this, we can't even put this on YouTube. But it's some kind of new rule about minors and this and that, and you know, my shit is like parental advisory. His is too. I mean, he can't
Yeah.
even say Ethereum properly. What do you call Ethereum?
I call it ethamphetamine. No, I was thinking about changing it, or like at least getting a friendlier meth pipe for my channel. Maybe changing it to like ethanol or something, you know, because I make liquor. So ethanol.
Hold on, let me drink some. You know, I don't drink fucking Boss anymore because I said the name so many times and nobody contacted me. I wanted to be a sponsor, you know? I was like, Voss, perfect at room temperature. You know what? It's a fucking scam. I figured out. If I take Dasani water or that Aquafina fucking garbage and I pour it into a Voss bottle, it's just a different feeling. And so it's just the bottle. The water is like just piss from another place. You know, it's like people in Norway, if they had like Hoboken fucking tap water, right? It was like, oh, Hoboken's finest, right? They would fucking pay like $10 for it. Oh, shit. So I mean, so YouTube has helped you. It's changed your life. You gotta. I see. Like, how's your audience? Like, do they interact in the comments? Do they fucking blame you? Are they crybabies? Do they make money? What kind of general bitches follow you?
Well, lately, okay, we just had that really fucked exit of cycle one, and
Yeah.
I I try to make it a point to tell everybody that hey, everything I go into is a scam, and we may or may not make money. So for the most part,
Yeah.
people haven't been giving me as much hate as they have in the past, which I was actually surprised for this whole cycle one thing, but. Um, yeah, I think I do a okay job of educating people what to expect and how to deal with hypes. Like, you know, everything is a scam. And these devs, man, they're not fucking people now. They're parasites. They're scum of the earth. They're there to fuck you. They're not your friends. They're, you know, just because they do an interview or like they respond or support responds or something, it doesn't mean shit. They can even show you their face, man. Um,
Hey,
Everything's a scam, man. There's
bro,
no truth in crypto.
tell me I didn't fucking tell you the future, right? First of all, did I use your link for Cycle One?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Bro, did it fucking rain referrals on you?
Oh, it did. It did.
How much? Let's talk straight. How much referrals did you get, bro? I put in like $25,000.
No, I know. Okay, just my referrals, not counting what I made off the platform.
Right.
It was like I think it was like 2,600 that I got in referrals.
I tell you, man, I think like fucking, maybe it was like 6 or 7 thousand referrals. But the problem is I put like 25 or 27,000 in, right? And here's the best part, bro. You know how much I took out? Like 10 grand. Okay, and I knew it when you were gonna do an interview, bro. I've been doing this so long, right? When you were gonna do an interview, what did I tell you? Let's tell the whole thing, man. What was I telling you behind the scenes to do to this guy?
You're like, well, stall them, man, stall them. Like, don't put it out on Friday. Like, push it till Monday, and which kind of worked out perfect because my power went out that weekend, and yeah, it was. We just wanted to buy more time, buy more time. Soon as I did that fucking interview, next day they were having those issues, and then
Fake it. Well, let's just say next day the exit scam.
yeah.
They stopped
Well,
paying.
they came back for like a few hours, and I managed to pull out like another $200 or $300. And
Bro, they
then,
cock teased me so bad. They cock teased me so bad. I had like $700. I'm like, all right. First of all, you couldn't get in the site, right? I get in. I'm like, fuck yes, I'm in. I go to withdraw, right? and I get this error message that says network fee says go fuck yourself. And I'm sending them screenshots. Listen. So I couldn't withdraw. So I'm sending them screenshots, right? And I'm like, you fuck me. I swear to God it's over tomorrow. I'll make a fucking video. Okay, and then I wanted to see if these fucktards were selectively kind of like selectively paying. So I opened a secret account under myself. I put $5,000 in there, right? And I went for the big package. I put like $510, right? I was supposed to get paid, super quick and dividends and all this bullshit, right? I got referrals on myself. It was great. So that account went out first. And I was like, cocksuckers, man, they're fucking with the people. So they don't know that one's me. And I can't get in, and I do forgot password, and then it says account doesn't exist. I'm like, I went crazy. I went off on them because I busted them. I thought. Because I always look out for the little guy. I do the best I can. And I don't even show hypes anymore. I mean, I refer them all to you. And you got like a fucking system. You figure these fuckers out, And your channel, again, how do you spell it out? Because it's really easy to find in YouTube.
It's KNOWBUDDY Crypto.
Fucking genius name. You know what? When I first met you, remember you were nobody? And well, literally, figuratively, but but I told you add the word crypto. And adding the word crypto, bro, your channel is starting to blow up, right? I mean, fucking, you make a video, you got a ton of people watching, right? The people love you.
Yeah, man. I got just about 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and then my CocoScope channel is starting to pick up a bit. My last CocoScope video, I got like almost 1,700 views already.
Yeah, that's where you told the whole story about these cocksuckers. Look, we exposed, I think you doxed them. I don't know, listen.
Oh, yeah.
On the Nobody Crypto channel, right? He's got a link to CocoScope. On CocoScope, we could say and do whatever, pretty much whatever the fuck we want. Okay, I mean, the other day he was talking to a pair of titties, right? Like rubber silicone tits, right? So you want to hear the most fucked up thing? Nobody, I'll tell you, I swear on my little boy, this is a true story, right? You know the real doll? You heard of those, right? Yeah. All right, they look kind of real, right? And I don't know what this meant, because everything has a sign. Bro, I swear to God, I had a dream I fucked one. Right? And so she actually moved. She took her 4 fingers, went like that, licked her hand, wiped it across. I don't know what channel we're putting this on, so I'll just say crotch. And I banged it, right? And I was like, wow. I swear my mom, this is true. This was like 4 nights ago, right? And the crazy part is I didn't even know who it was. I didn't buy it. So that doesn't even mean it was fresh or anything. I mean, I didn't smell anything. It wasn't like China, stank finger. It wasn't like that at all. But it was really good. So the next day I'm telling my buddy, right? And he's like, really? He's like, why don't you get one? I said, bro, that's even too fucking weird for me. Like, because I always have girls at the house and shit, right? So what if I forget, right? And guys go crazy. There's a movie called Lars, Lars, and the Real Doll. And he takes this thing, because, back then, they couldn't walk. Now they're like fucking robots, right? So he puts it in a wheelchair, and he's like taking it out to dinner, and he's at parties with his friends, and he's got this fucking real doll in the fucking wheelchair. Bro, you never seen it? Lars and the Real Doll?
No, is that kind of like a Weekend at Bernie's?
No, it's exactly like that, but with a doll you can fuck. Okay, it's exactly like that. I swear to God. Bro, I'm sure it's definitely on Amazon. It's on Netflix. I watched it, right? And I was like, wow, this really degrades the Real Doll. She's supposed to be dressed in fuck me shoes. And, can you imagine the guy who goes to the fucking store to buy clothes, like fuck me clothes for his Real Doll? Like he's buying like high heels and shit and like a size 5.5. How fucking funny is that?
Oh, fuck, man.
Bro, I would have to dress up my Real Doll. I couldn't just fuck like a naked Real Doll. I'm very visual. Medical marijuana is legal now.
Yeah.
In a lot of places. Bro, I remember talking about that. What made me think of that, right? I remember one day you were like showing a video and you were like cooking something. Oh, bro, you made pizza. And the night before that, For the night before that. Tell the story, bro. Tell the story.
All right, so I make this marijuana tincture, and the way you do it is you put it on. You take your weed and you stick it on this cooking sheet. And I had this cooking mat on the cooking sheet, so I broke up all the marijuana, cooked it. They call it decarboxylating or some shit.
Right.
And then after you cook it, you throw it in some high proof alcohol, and then like after a day, it sucks out all the THC and all the CBD and all the good stuff, and then that's your tincture. It gets you really fucked up. But so then I made the tincture. Then the next day,
yeah. But wait a minute, you are not into marijuana, right?
No, I'm not into it at all. You know, I'll take CBD sometimes for my back, but I don't like getting stoned, man. I don't. It's funny because when I was a kid, man, I'd be smoking joints, hitting the bong, and all that stuff. But now that I'm older, it's like, no, man, I don't like getting stoned. We'd get stronger every 2 weeks, so like, the weed nowadays is like fucking light years from what I was smoking when I was a kid. And you know, I'll every maybe like once a year, I'll eat like a weed cookie or something. I'll be stoned for like a week and a half. So, I don't even fuck with it no more.
So tell me the rest of the cooking story. So all right. So you I don't know what you're doing. You're fucking turning it into tincture, okay? And you had to do it on like a tray. Wait, help us picture like a baking sheet. Because do you put it in the oven?
Yeah, stick it in the oven. So I got like this this sheet pan, and then on top of that I have this plastic baking sheet, and I use that because, you know, that way I don't have to clean the baking sheet, and shit doesn't get stuck to the aluminum. So you got this plastic baking sheet, and you crumble up all your weed on there. You stick it in the oven for an hour, and when it comes out, then it just comes off the baking sheet really easy. And then I wash the baking sheet. And the next day, I'm like, okay, I'm going to make a pizza. So I fucking make the dough, and I use this the same baking sheet. And I cook the pizza. And then I'm eating the pizza, right? And, you know, about fucking half hour to 45 minutes later, I start feeling funny. I'm like, what the fuck? So, I keep eating the pizza. You know, I had like 2, 3, 4 pieces. I think I had the munchies or something. Next thing I know, I'm fucking baked off my ass. And I'm like, I go in the living room and I turn on some cartoons. I'm watching Rick and Morty, and I'm just like giggling like a little fucking schoolgirl.
Oh man, that's fucking hilarious, bro.
And it's because I use that same fucking plastic baking sheet.
But did you used to be a chef or some shit? I've seen you cooking, man. I've seen you do cooking on videos.
Yeah. Actually, my only strike that I've gotten on YouTube was a cooking video. Remember, it was my first attempt at clickbait. And the title was "How to Cook Meth," and it was just me cooking. They fucking gave me a strike for that shit.
But wait a minute. So why did you put "How to Cook Meth" in the title? Why did you put that in the title? Like, did it have anything to do with meth?
No, man, it was just me cooking, man. I'm not gonna show people how to make meth. Fuck, I don't even want to make meth, man. It was clickbait. That's all it was.
Oh fuck, man. This is the problem that I'm gonna have with this fucking podcast, because there's fucking nobody like you, man. I'm sitting here with tears in my eyes, fucking laughing. This is why I love your channel so much. What made you start YouTube as a fucking weirdo introvert?
Okay, so it was right around the first of the year. You'd made a video and you were asking people to start their own YouTube channels. It's not that hard.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So you made this video giving the call out, and I was like, fuck it, I'll give it a try. So on the 6th, I did my first video, and I was like, this is what my channel is going to be about. Going to be about passive platform, maybe some
Scams.
trading, Tron.
Tron,
Like,
Tron, really?
yeah, and like, oh fuck, and the stupid profit trailer bot that I when I was following fuckface, I mean crypto face.
What about Crypto Flower? Did you follow her? Do you know who
No
she
man,
was?
yeah, I wouldn't follow her into a wood chipper.
So
Dirty bitch.
how long you been watching crypto YouTube, man? Were you around like 2017, early 18?
Okay, I had heard about like Bitcoin and stuff 2017, but I was always looking at the wrong end. I was looking at like mining and all that shit, and I was like, oh, that's going to cost too much money to start, so I just never did anything with it. Then I met this guy at this trade show, and he kept looking at his phone like every 2 minutes, and this was in 2018, beginning of 2018. So we just had that giant bull run, and everything was just starting to drop, right? And
Oh, so you
he's
got
looking
it.
at,
Wait, so you got in at the good part, right?
yeah, man, I got in January of 2018, and fuck, man, I, I I bought ETH, right? I bought myself some ETH
How
amphetamine,
much? How
and
much was it? How much was it?
it was a steal at $900.
Okay, okay. All right, so tell me more. This is fucking hilarious, bro. I knew if we
Okay.
did enough NZT and had this conversation, people are probably thinking, well, could it be DMT or what are they on? Like acid? Or... No, we don't do drugs, okay? You just can't get this anymore. Bro, you got like a big supply too, right?
I bought a pound of it in April. So
You know it's really hard to find now, right? My sources where I used to get the real one, they don't have it anymore. I think they banned it. I think they banned
yeah,
it.
yeah,
Bro, you know
yeah,
this?
man. I had to go.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I had to go to some deep, dark gutter of the fucking interweb to find the pound that I got, and I don't even think I could get it there anymore. So
Yeah, yeah. Well, listen, a pound, I got a kilo, so I think I got 2.2 pounds, right? And it's funny because a friend of mine was like, hey, can I just have like a little bit? I'm like, never, never. It's like a 5 to 10 year supply, right? And it does something to you. Money comes from one place, man. Okay, money comes from one place, nobody. Fucking ideas. Okay?
exactly.
All right, that's the truth. All right? Everything around us was somebody's idea. From the tallest skyscraper to the fucking McDonald's on the corner. Everything. Starbucks, everything. Okay? Everything money comes from that one fucking source. Do you feel that you have, from the NZT, because you're the only one I shared it with, okay? Do you feel that it changes the way you think? And do you take it every day?
It does change the way you think. And when I first started it, yeah, I was taking it like every day, even though like the direction said, oh, take 3 times a week and never drink with it. So I was taking it like every day, and I was drinking like a fucking fish. But but now, like, okay, just like things change in the crypto scene, like things change on the with taking NZT. So like I'd cycle off of it for a week or two, and then I'd just do it like once a week, and then some weeks I'd do it like 2 or 3 times a week, but I'd never do it like every day because you build up a tolerance, and then you kind of hit this plateau, and then you stop like getting the benefits if you just hit it too hard.
Right.
Like me doing a double dip today is totally out of the norm.
Ooh, it's hilarious. And you're drinking with it against the fucking regulations. Do you know this stuff was first developed, okay? And people can go look on YouTube. This was first developed in Europe, okay? And it was part of the Super Soldier program. I don't know what you know about that. They had it in the United
Yeah,
States too.
I yeah, I know the story. I know the story. I think if you say much more about the story, then people are going to be able to find it pretty easily.
Well, all we had to say, and I'm not talking about like when I say super soldiers, I'm not talking about like soldiers. You must go on YouTube and look up super soldiers, okay?
Yeah.
And most of them, there was one guy on YouTube that used to talk about this. He's been banished from the fucking internet, okay? For some reason, they do not want people to have access to this. Would you say it's, for me, it's fucking changed my life. I was never the fucking loser in the beginning of the movie. Okay, Limitless, the original one, right? But I really became that guy. I mean, with the part where they show how he fucking like owns trading, like all of a sudden he's like this genius trader. You've seen the movie, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Well, he starts taking the drug, and then he starts like fucking looking at things differently, and he gets a different perspective than everybody else, like the regular jack off or whatever. How normal people look at something, then he like has this different fucking point of view, and it allows him to do all this crazy stuff,
All right.
like basically thinking outside the box in pill form.
It's almost like you can see as if, just like they say in the movie, you can see as if before you were blind.
Exactly.
Yeah, you just know things, and it for me, I've been taking it like 2 years. It doesn't, it doesn't. First of all, does it make you high or anything? Does it make you feel any different? No, right?
Oh no, it makes you feel more. I don't know how to explain it. Like like when you go to the bar and you have those first couple drinks, and then you're feeling like more outgoing,
But
more
mentally,
connect.
not the drunk feeling, right?
No, no,
Mentally.
not. Yeah, mentally, just like that more connectedness feeling to other people, more outgoing, more willing to, um, I don't know, more willing to connect with other people, or like do things that maybe if you're an introvert, then you probably wouldn't do. Yeah,
You know what that
it pushes you.
is? I figured out what
It
that
pushes
was. Go ahead, finish. I'll tell you.
it pushes you to get to that point, but it doesn't do like what the alcohol does, which
Fucks
dulls
you
your
up.
senses.
Yes. Okay, I figured out what this is, nobody. Okay, because I analyze everything. I'm like the guy in the movie. I mean, look at my trading channels. I mean, you've seen my trade shit, right? People just can't
Yeah,
believe how I do that. No bullshit, no TA, no indicators. Like I know the fucking future. Right or wrong?
yeah, man, totally.
That whole war theory, okay, which is just war on the 1 minute chart and how to make hundreds of percent from small amounts of money in minutes, okay, came to me as a complete thought. I don't know if you noticed this, right? But what happens with the NZT is that, normally, all right, maybe you're a little entrepreneurial, whatever. You get a fucking idea once in a while. You procrastinate, you throw it on the side, you never take action, whatever. Or you got to think about it and write it down, right? With NZT, everything comes to you as a complete thought, and there is no question about it. This is how I developed my trading. This is how I developed the anti-liquidation countermeasures, the ALCM. Nobody's ever done this before, and it allows
And
people not to get liquidated.
let me just jump in real quick here. You know me, I'm not a fucking trader, but I have been dabbling a little bit, and been I watch your videos, so I have been trading a little bit, and I've been using your anti-liquidation um,
Countermeasure.
fucking stuff, yeah, measure. And fuck, man, it works. It does. I got fuck, I did a low leverage trade and made like almost 600% on that, and I'm in another one, another short, and fucking um right now I think I'm almost at 100%. But it's something that I'm just going to leave open. I'm going to go to sleep tonight, and when I wake up tomorrow, I'll be fine with I'll be fine. I know I'll be fine because of that anti-liquidation measure.
Yeah, yeah. And if one fires off, you just put another one. It's really simple.
Yeah,
People think they can't trade because they don't have enough money, right? The fucking same $250, they could fucking try trading. But listen, that wasn't the point. I don't want to lose topic.
uh,
The part. Hold on. What? You need a break? You got to piss?
no, man, I'm good.
I'm recording. I'm not pausing anything. We don't fucking edit. This is the Oracle show. Anyway, all right. So
Kidding me.
listen, you were telling me about how you're more outgoing and friendly. This and I analyze everything. Okay, it's like there's 100 fucking oracles. All right, I'm at the point. I'm way more advanced than you with the NZT. Plus, I got other shit, man. Okay, I just had these fucking 9 pellets. Okay, fucking surgically implanted in the left cheek of my ass. Okay, that is like some fucking crazy super soldier shit, right? I swear to God, my ass hurt for like a week, right? I don't know. They looked like Tylenol, and it's like I asked the people there. I was like, well, what exactly is it? They're like, it's a compound. I was like, cool. I was like, when do I feel the effects? And they're like, well, we'll measure your blood. But all of a sudden today, right, I'm like on fucking fire. I don't know what it is. Okay, now it's been like 3 weeks. And they do
Damn,
like
or
body.
your ass got compounded.
No, bro, that's funny. That's fucked up. I don't even know if I wish I could edit. Anyway, listen.
Sorry, man.
Thanks. Listen, a lot of assholes compound. Look what they did in arbitraging BitConnect. So,
Right.
oh, I just, I tried to pause my cough and it came through. So everybody in headphones, fuck you.
Thanks.
So-
I'm wearing headphones.
Yeah, me too. All right, so listen. Now this is something that normal people can get. Okay, so I'm gonna hold on. Wait 1 second. I'm gonna give out a little nutritional secret. You have to see a doctor for this, and this is also a compound. This is not NZT. I'd never fucking tell you. We don't need more fucking smarter, stupid people in the world. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. So look, write this down. CJC. So it's CJC, not you, nobody. Everybody else. We're already
I'm
fucking
curious.
golden. All right. This is called CJC-1295. And then it has this word, okay, called iparamorelin. IPAM. Attention, please. IPAMORELIN. So I guess you look up CJC-1295 and then IPAMORELIN. I wonder how fast these motherfuckers are going to run to the internet. Okay, this is just something extra. This is something you humans can have to play with. Okay, we are way beyond this. And so the NZT thing is fucking weird because you become a mutant. You're not at mutant stage yet, bro. I'm at mutant stage where my brain does not stop. I even have trouble sleeping, so I tell people I sleep faster than human. Not human, but HUMAN. And I run altogether 11 channels. Hold on, I got a cough, man. All right, I'm back. Did you hear what I said, bro?
Yeah. It's okay. It's funny, man. Is okay. You got your iconic lighter clicking. Because
Has that become that? Has that become iconic?
It is. It is iconic. And I got my. I don't know if you can hear this. The ice in my glass, man.
Right.
So like you got your lighter click. I got my ice in my glass. It's just something that people always notice.
That really, I never really noticed that, right? And I was like, and I had like a cheap fucking Bic. Bro, I'm sitting here like I'm sitting here like Gordon Gekko, right? Literally, I wish you could see my view. So my desk is on the second floor of my penthouse. And I look out, I got like, I would say a good 100-foot ceiling. And it's all fucking glass, and I'm all the way on the top, right? And so I overlook all of Gotham. And I sit here and it fucking echoes. Okay, I got this $20 microphone. Bro, you got the same one, right?
Yeah, the little lapel thing.
Yeah, they're fucking epic, right? Except unless if you actually wear it on your lapel, right? And let's say like in nobody's case, he's having a drink. It sounds like he's sucking off a giraffe. This thing picks up everything. Fucking picks up everything. So, I don't know, man. What the fuck else you want to talk about? What happened? Yeah, anything you want, man. Hold on. Think for a minute. Think for a minute. All right, I'm gonna go and piss, right? And you just keep talking, and I'll just jump right back in. I'll just jump right back in. No need to pause or anything. It's a podcast. This is real. All right? Can you handle this?
All right.
Tell a story.
Yeah,
It's nobody's story time while Oracle goes and grabs his unit and points it in one direction and fires. I'll be right back.
all right.
Go!
Okay, so guys, check this out, man. About a month ago, I took my dog to the vet, right, and because he had stopped eating, he wasn't eating, and we took him to the vet, had some blood work done, and turns out he has a super rare thing called hyperparathyroidism. You can look that shit up if you want.
What are
Basically,
we
the
looking up,
calcium
bro?
levels in his blood.
I didn't
make
even
him-
wash my hands. I wanted to come back because I need to be in the middle. Are you talking about Wilfred?
Yeah, I'm talking about Wilfred. So the calcium levels in his blood are like twice what they should be. That makes him not feel good and not want to eat, and also it causes kidney stones. So a month ago we took him to the university here, and the veterinary university, and well, actually, let me back up. Before that even happened, I'm like, fuck, man. They gave me estimates of what it's going to cost to get this fixed, and they're saying in between $5,000 and $7,000. And I was like, fuck, man, I'm going to have to put my dog down because I can't just let him suffer. And then, one of my subscribers, her name's Shelly, she actually emailed me and said, why don't you try to raise the money? You're a YouTuber. If you don't do everything that you can to try to help your dog, you're going to regret it. So don't think of it as like fucking, like being a piece of shit and begging for money. Think of it as you're actually just doing everything that you can to save your dog. So I took her advice and I went to YouTube and I asked for help, and that was hard to do. Asking for help, and I had my level of comfortability was I had like $2,000 of oh shit money. It was also my gambling budget I was using for hypes and stuff, and I thought $2,000, yeah, just an extra $2,000. That's all I'll ever need. That's all I'll ever need. And then this $7,000 bill came up, and I had to ask for help. And without Oracle, I don't know if we would have reached that. So you gave me, what was it, like $5,000, and that put us over the top. We had enough, so we took Wilfred to the university, and they said, okay, they gave him all these tests and ultrasounds and all this shit. They put him on IVs, and
So wait a minute. So now if we fast forward to now, right? Monday, you got to. So first of all, let me just tell you about the money thing, okay? I heard your channel, right? And I always listen to your show, and I heard you talking about him, and I heard you saying something like, "Oh, we think we need around 7,000, right?" Or no, that's not what I heard. What I heard was that you had raised like 2,000, and I sent you an email. I didn't know what the amount you needed was, right? And I sent you an email, and because we've talked before, so I know you're not a fucking Indian scammer, right? So
Thanks.
I'm like, no problem, man. And what did I ask you? I just asked you one question.
you said, how much is it? I'll
How
pay
much
for
do
it
you
all.
need? Yeah, I said, just how
Yeah.
much do you need? I didn't know if it was 10,000. I didn't know, whatever it was. Okay, I said, how much you need? I'll pay the rest. Okay, and all right, here's the irony of the story. Okay, the irony of the story is, I'm fucking this high. Maybe you guys heard of the Miley Coco. All right, it all ties into Wilfred. Okay, now. You heard of Miley Coco. Some of you seen pictures of her getting out of my Lambo, right? That was like 2 Lambos ago. And the day I met her, okay, this ties all back. The day I met her, right? Well, back then I used to have executive security, which was really cool. This was like fucking, I don't know, man, the bull run. Okay, I would travel in an SUV with fucking two guys that were like like fucking military, right? And they were in black suits. Like I was like Trump. Like I had like fucking CIA with me, and or as Secret Service. They would have earpieces. One time I live streamed from the back of the SUV. Right, one dick is like, "What's Uber?" And you see these two giant guys in black fucking suits, and they're strapped. And I try to joke around. Shit, I'm a regular guy, right? And these guys are serious as a heart attack. The best part was doing stupid shit like going to the mall with them, right? Or fucking, so I go to get a haircut. So I'm outside, right now. And these guys are like fucking military. They station themselves, right? Like within like 10, 15 feet from you. They're fucking always on the lookout. Okay, you go in to get a haircut. You gotta go clothes shopping, right? You got one guy at the fucking door, okay, facing the whole store, right? And looking at the door. You got the other guy that never leaves your side. So he's good to like get you different sizes and shit to the dressing room. So I got these guys with me, and I go to get a haircut, right? And there's one guy on each corner. They're like stationed. I'm outside. Hold on, it reminds me. Let me light my cigarillo. Let me cough a little bit to show you smoking is not good for you, and nobody will have a drink. Bro, what did you say about the infamous lighter? Don't make me forget what I was telling you about. It has to do with the two dogs, okay? The rescue and the fucking crazy girlfriend on Adderall and the bodyguards. But okay, what did you say about my lighter, bro, and your drinking?
It's iconic, the clicking of the lighter and the ice in my glass. It's that it's always going to be part of the show.
That's funny, man.
Like Oracle's always going to be lighting a cigarillo, helping out the single women of Nicaragua or whatever, and nobody's going to be fucking getting tipsy, drinking a mixed cocktail.
That's funny that you make your own and you give it names like Cock Jiggle and Cherry Claws and all kinds of stuff. But let me not get off track, man. I don't want to forget Wilfred, okay? So, right. So here's the real truth of the story. Now, I had dogs when I was younger, right? Not that I'm that fucking old, but like when I was a kid, I had a dog. First dog was a douchebag named fucking Buttons. But anyway, it's a long story, okay? I mean, I was like maybe fucking 13. Whatever. So, truth of the matter is, I'm standing in front of the hair salon, got the guy stationed. This fucking cute little amazing blonde walks by. Now, this is me, non-Lambo. This actually ties into a promotional moment sponsored by my new channel called Vag Hacker. VAGHACKER. Vag Hacker, about hacking the vag. And this is an example of that. So she's walking by, she's got these two dogs, right? Now, all right, here's the truth. Secretly, this is the irony of the whole story. I don't fucking like dogs, okay? I don't want to have a dog in my house. It's my thing, okay? I'd rather have the fucking real doll than have a dog, especially if you got a male dog. He's jumping up on your couch. He's naked. His balls are all over your couch. Think about this. Nobody thinks like this, right? So, and they don't wipe their asses, bro. Okay, some of them, if they're hygienic, they lick their ass. And you're sitting on my sofa, you're on my bed, it's all nice and nice. And you're wiping your asshole all over everything. And your balls. That's how I look at it. So she's got these two little pain-in-the-ass dogs. One of them, bro, I named it after that fucking rapper, Mystical. Okay, because this one was like fucking gangsta. I hated it. They were two little annoying dogs. As soon as you see them, they jump the fuck up on you. One Mystical had a big fucking scar down his back. And now keep in mind, I hate dogs, but I love the vag. So I'm like, oh my God, what cute dogs. And I dropped to my knee. I dropped the knee. I bend the knee, yeah. For a moment. It was a plan. It was a plan, right? And so I'm like, oh, can I have this one? And in the end, I hated Mystical. He was a motherfucker, man. I gotta tell you. It's always a fucking problem. The other dog was like a pussy. The other dog was like a fucking bits away, right? So, and I was like, all right, listen, I lived in a fucking really nice fucking swanky place, right? She always like had this fucking thing. She couldn't leave the dog alone, right? And so I'm like, come on, leave the fucker. In the beginning, when I was fucking her, everything was fine, Okay, she was 28 years old. She was a little bit fucking crazy. Okay, but she was beautiful. So we always overlook a little bit of crazy because hey, it is what it is, right?
Oh,
And the,
they're all crazy. They're all
right,
crazy.
right, right. But you see
Don't
me,
tell my wife, but
I
they're all
know, but
crazy.
you see, I'm in a position where I can swap them out. Okay, that's my plan. That's why I'm anti-marriage. So I don't fucking age like a normal human being. Okay, and women, here's the truth. It's the truth of the matter. Don't get offended, ladies. Probably like one chick listening, right? You can tell me in the comments if any of you women or whatever. All right. So the truth of the matter is, as men age, we look like Sean Connery. As women age, they look like Sean Connery. It's a fucking problem, bro. Okay, it's a fucking problem. So for me, that's personally an issue because I'm a chronic overachiever, and I just fucking nothing's ever good enough because my father never told me I was good enough until he died, and then right before he dies, I said, "Hey, I was fucking great at everything. Why did you never ever tell me I was good enough?" You know, what he told me, "If I fucking told you, you would have stopped trying." So now, and that's great. That made me like Oracle superhero. But it fucked me up because nothing's ever good enough. I'm always, I have 11 motherfucking YouTube channels. All right. And my next plan is if people like these, all right, we'll build an audience here first. I'll do these every Friday. Okay. It's probably nobody else cool to talk to. So it'll be me, just my thoughts and bullshit. And we'll take this shit to iTunes, man. You know? And we could blow this up. And nobody, I'm definitely saving this. I could just replay this on iTunes. This is fucking epic, bro.
Yeah, man. That's that's nice.
Oh,
You're gonna take over iTunes now. So
yeah, as for my new
that's
plan, Oracle World Domination.
and that's forward thinking, man. That's forward thinking, you know, and
Yeah.
especially like I know you're doing the whole Coco Scope thing, like me too, and um, yeah, you just fucking grow at an alarming rate. It's kind of scary.
I'm like the fucking Borg. Oh my God, we talked about so many things I wanted to finish
Lord.
up. Let me, I got to tell you about the chatty part. We have to go all the way back to NZT. But let me just end the story with the girlfriend. So 6 months later, okay, she's like, and you're an asshole. You hate dogs, motherfucker. After I played it up, okay, and all that shit, she wouldn't want to leave the dogs home. Now she's come to my house to sleep over, right? And I mean, I had a real expensive shit, and I had a nice swanky kind of place, you know. And I hate the fucking dogs in my house, right? So, first fucking day, bro, I had this beautiful area carpet, right? Like really expensive, like a nice dark gray. Right? It was fucking epic, right? The fucking dog, mystical of all, right? Fucking pisses right on my carpet. She could give a fuck like it's nothing. She lives in a pigsty. This is another thing we gotta talk about in Vag Hacker. Most chicks are fucking broke. Guys, understand. All they have is their fucking looks. Okay, I gotta do a video on that. You have no idea how fucking insecure they are. Okay? You have no idea. The fact that I drive around in fucking Lamborghinis and shit actually intimidates chicks. Okay? And entices hookers. It's really the truth. Oh, I have to actually pick up without my car. But I do use the keys in certain moves. Like if I'm in a crowded like outdoor place, like at a party, right? It's packed with like fucking women and models, like on Bastille Day, fuck the French, right? My move was I had my phone and my keys in my hand, which say Lamborghini, and you could see it's a fucking Lambo key. And I would be like, hey, can you hold this for a minute? I need to light my cigarette. So you know the bitch immediately, because they're all broke, okay? And immediately looks at my keys. Boom, done. And then I'm like, I ask her what her name is and everything. I'm like, I'm really bad with names. I'm like, here. I give her my phone. I say, yeah, put your number in there. Make sure you type your name so I don't forget it. I'll text you this way. We'll go out and you'll remember who I am. And bro, it's that easy. Fucking hack badge like crazy, even without the car. How we got here? I don't want to overtalk, man. I don't want to be the fucking Oracle show, but I just want to tell you about the chatty part of NZT. But talk, man.
All right. So like we were talking about Wilfred when we got on this,
Right?
and
And Monday is
like
surgery,
just
right?
yeah, Monday is surgery We're actually leaving tomorrow. It's like a 4 hour drive. So we're leaving tomorrow, and then yeah, 9:30 in the morning is a surgery, and after a surgery, then there's going to be like 4 or 5 days where they have to keep him under observation to because he needs to. Yeah, they just need to keep an eye on him. But after that, he's coming home, and then we're gonna start moving into the new house, and fucking yeah,
So this
it
is the final
basically
step, right? They diagnosed that, he wasn't going to die. They know what it is, right? And they just have to do the surgery now. And this is the final step. And then your dog's okay, right?
yeah, and it's gonna
Okay.
if everything goes the way it's supposed to, this is gonna be the craziest year of my fucking life. All right, I started a YouTube channel. I made fucking money. Okay, I made money, more money than I made at my job at the dildo factory. I made money. I almost fucking died this year. My dog almost died this year. I'm buying a fucking house, and this is all has to do with crypto and YouTube and NZT and fucking quite frankly, you, my friend.
Really?
You're a big part of this.
Man, I never, you know what? I put the idea in your head, man. You did it. You made it happen, man. I mean, I'm a fucking fan, bro. I'm a fan. You know that. But if it wasn't for you, nobody. If it wasn't for you, and I'm talking to all the nobodies out there, if you didn't fucking get off your ass and do it, bro. I mean, that was a big thing for you. And you didn't get nervous. You didn't have to fucking edit, okay? And then you got more and more comfortable, and now you're just killing it on YouTube, bro. You're the only one in that niche that's outsmarted these motherfuckers 90% of the time and making money. Has it as a regular guy, okay? I mean, how much money would you say? Like, I don't know. Do you want to talk about this? I mean, do you think you
I,
make a week on average when it's good? And when you're
um,
investing your own money and fucking around and everything else, first of all, you always say that just $25 a day or whatever is like 10,000 a year to the average person, right?
yeah, and I've fucking way outdone that. Yeah, I outdid that a long time ago, but you know, since the whole Wilford thing is his diagnosis, and when I had to ask for help, I realized I wasn't as comfortable as I thought I was.
Yes.
And so I wanted to be able to make sure that I'd always have um, enough money to take care of stuff. Like if there's a $7,000 fucking vet bill, and I asking for help was really hard, so I didn't want to have to do that again. And I appreciate the help, but I want to be able to be, like any man wants to be able to take care of his own, and be able just basically
So
be able
you're
to take care of
making
his
you're
own
making
shit.
a good amount of money from not only investing in these things yourself, okay, but and I know you don't want to talk specifics, but also and being on YouTube, not the ads and the bullshit, okay? Yeah, referrals are good, and that's the truth. We're honest guys, right? I mean, that's one thing. We're always straight with you. So I mean, it's changed your life in a short period of time, has it not? This form of crypto you've been doing versus the buying and holding and masturbating and praying and all that
Oh yeah,
bullshit.
yeah. All that shit's bullshit, man. Like fucking um okay, especially since Wilford had his thing and I had to ask for help. Like I decided, I made a decision for myself that I need to step up my game. I need to start taking bigger risks and stop playing it so safe. And those risks really have been paying off. I mean, you know this. If you if you just play it safe, if even in leverage trading, if you're only going like 5x or 10x, then your gains ain't gonna be shit, right?
Yeah.
You gotta push yourself a little bit out of your comfort zone to really make those gains, and that's what I've been doing. And since this whole Wilford thing, I've made enough to make a down payment on a fucking house, man.
Yeah, yeah. So you took care of that, and your life is moving forward. But the example, fuck trading. Your people aren't traders, okay? They
Oh, they're
like the
not.
passive platforms, right? So when you say
Exactly.
like when you compare, here's the comparative in my mind. When you compare, for example, how can I put this? Bro, I just had a fucking total NZT breakdown. I forgot where I was going with this. This is what happens when you take too much NZT. Okay, so we talked about how you made a decision. Okay, and now you're grinding. And that's what I was going to say. The equation of what you're saying, you got to take risks and high leverage, forget the traders. The equation of that is when they go into one of your platforms that they don't put fucking $50. That's like using 10x leverage. It's like
Yeah.
pissing on your ankle. Okay? 50 or
Exactly.
100. The guys who are going to be disappointed are the guys who are going to put in $100, $200. I mean, if you ain't got $500 to play with and make believe, this is how you do even leverage trading. Make $500 to $1,000 and make believe, okay, that you already lost it. And this way, in your mind, if you win, you're pleasantly surprised. And if you lose, you already fucking wrote it off. Isn't that the mentality, bro?
Fuck yeah, that's the motherfucking truth right there. And and for so long I was the guy who was just putting in like $20, fucking $50, and I never saw the gains that I did until I started putting in like 500 or $1,000. Yeah, it's a bigger risk, but you got if you want a bigger reward, you're gonna have to get out of your comfort zone. Uh, like it's not gonna pay off all the time, but the wins, at least for me, outweigh the losses. Like
Oh,
and timing too. Timing is fucking everything with these hypes, and just like trading too. You got to have
yeah.
perfect entry, perfect exit, right?
Yeah.
Same with hypes. They're all zero sum games. There's going to be winners. There's going to be losers. So
And
fucking you can
crybabies.
choose. Yeah, you can choose what you're going to be. You're going to be a winner or a fucking loser. But um, yeah, I'm looking at the bottom of my glass and I'm thinking I need another drink.
I just smoked a cigar and was letting you talk for a minute because I was trying not to choke. And I was drinking water at the same time. I drank like fucking 4 bottles of water while I was sitting here. And I got to pee so bad my back teeth are fucking floating. Okay, but I don't want to pause this and I want to wrap it up soon. I got to go all the way back because we have crypto ADD. And we might have to do this again because we didn't tell none of your fucked up crypto story. Okay? How you bought all fucking trying to rip on that shit and how you started and fucking stupid shit. And we'll talk about my story and everything. You know what? Maybe we'll do that next episode. Is that cool?
Yeah, man, I'd love to come back on.
It's up to the motherfuckers. It's up to the motherfucking people to put it in the comments below. Okay?
All right.
But wait, I should end it here. It's fucking perfect time to end. But I gotta get this out of my head. The thing with the fucking NZT, all right? When you said that you felt like more talkative and more outgoing and this and that, bro, I diagnosed that. You know what that is? Your fucking brain is looking to absorb every single thing it can from everyone around you. And it's like it's weird, bro. You become like part of the Matrix. And you just can see what others cannot see. Like, it's almost like in the movie where they say, once I was blind and now I can see. Don't you feel
Yeah.
that? Or you ain't taking enough?
Yeah. No, man, I'm taking enough. Trust me.
Oh, and just so everybody knows out there, this is not a drug. And it's not like it's nothing, no kind of drug like meaning. Because bro, I just got out of family court. I don't want people to think I'm like doing mushrooms or something with you, or some fucking weird DMs, DMT or something, right? So this is just straight up truth. I don't know, man. I'm fucking talked out, man, and my back teeth are floating. I gotta pee so bad. So what do you want
All
to do?
right. Yeah, let's call this episode good, man. I'm game to do another one whenever you want.
Yeah,
So
we'll do it. You know what? It'll be episode 2 like next week, right? We'll get all prepped. We'll get all fucking caffeinated and everything, right? All NZT'd up. And we'll tell your crypto story because there's the whole fucked up part about the fucking bot thing, okay, that you did and
yeah.
everything else. And the fucking. Do you have. I don't want to ask this publicly. Do you have the digital herpes in one of your wallets, bro? That you can't get rid of no matter what?
Yeah, yeah. I still got like fucking $20 XR herpes.
You can't get it out of your wallet, bro. It is
No,
fucking,
man.
it is the plague of crypto. All right, let's wrap it up. We'll talk more about that next time, all right?
All right, sounds good, man.
All right, so nobody crypto on YouTube, okay? When you see his avatar, it looks like a fucking skull. You know why? Because we're going to fucking fill your skull with information. Now, if you like this and want more of this shit, all right, you have to comment below the video. Most of you are so fucking lazy and like think that the other guy will do it. Oh, the other guy will do it. Well, yeah, that's fucking great. Let's start moving you forward in your life, and from now at this moment, you could be the other guy, the guy that fucking comments and does a thumbs up. All right, I'm out of here.